Alright guys, this is Jared from Independent Homestead, and today I have got a video for you. We have a surprise box that finally came in the mail. So, kind of a backstory. I have bought on my own a subscription to Barrel and Blade, and wanted to start doing the box as an unveiling, and go through the box with you guys and have fun, seeing what new stuff comes out and everything. So, I bought the subscription in February, so my first box was supposed to come in March, right? So I got this email. It says, here is your order number, here is your tracking number. Great, awesome. I kept clicking on it, and it just said it was sitting at the post office, or U.S. Postal Service for, being sent out to whatever the hub is, the main hub. Anyway, so I'm waiting. It says nothing. It says originally that my order was shipped. Awesome, fantastic. I'm waiting. That was on March, sorry, I'm going through my phone here, March 3rd. Then, sorry, baby noises, because there's a baby. Hi, baby. Say hi, YouTube. Hi, everybody. Ah, she's a goofball. Anyway, so then, on March 10th, I get an update. It says, "Thank you for being a part of Barrel and Blade community. We are immensely sorry, but we have not received any update from the U.S. Postal Service about the status of your package. We are working with the USPS extensively to rectify the situation. Due to our not receiving any updates, we placed an order for additional product to send to you as a replacement box. Unfortunately, it will be there later this week before these items arrive at our warehouse and we are able to ship them out. Realistically, the product should arrive Wednesday, Thursday, and should ship out on Friday. Of course, we will give you updates along the way." Then it says, "For having been delayed, we'll send you one of our new redesigned and badass Barrel and Blade Tri-Blend t-shirt. Please confirm what size. When you sign up for Barrel and Blade, you put in there what size clothing you wear. While the USPS has not located the small batch of boxes they lost, the product for your replacement box is on track to arrive no later than Friday and will be shipped out Friday/Saturday. So today is Monday, after that Friday, Saturday of them sending it out. So, finally got my box in the mail. They did say that my next box is going to come on its regular scheduled time, so I'm actually going to get another box in like 2 weeks, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to wait a whole month. But they did apologize because I ended up paying for the next month without actually getting my first box. So I have paid for 2 boxes, and I'm just now receiving my first one. Uh-oh. I don't see a shirt, guys. I mean, there's some cool stuff in here. I'm not seeing a shirt. Well, I guess I'm going to have to make a phone call, won't I? Alright, so anyway, back to what is actually in the box. So I've seen other videos of people doing these where they go over the card. And personally, it drives me nuts. It's like they, so anyway, here you can see the card. I'll let it hold for a second. Alright. So, there is the 2 levels. I paid for the second level, $100 a month. I paid for this out of pocket. There is no advertisement. There is no one else paying for this but my own pocket, because I thought this thing would be really cool. I did some homework on some of the other boxes, Battle Box and stuff like that, and this one seemed to be getting more for your money for, or Battle Box was like $150 a month for their top one. And their products didn't seem to be worth a whole lot more than what was coming in these. So I figured I would go with this one instead. Give it a try. Alright, so we have first, obviously the biggest thing here is Walker's electric muffs. And I do have a pair. They don't I actually have like 3 pairs because after I got my black ones and I got a second pair for other people, then my wife wanted her own pink pair. So I have a pink pair as well. Alright. Well, these fold up a whole lot nicer than my other ones do. And they seem a lot slimmer. Tell you what. There's the directions for it. Comes with batteries, so you have to get your own batteries for it. Okay. On off here. There's your outside speaker. There's other outside speaker. Oh, it's one on off for both. Tell you what, I'll be right back. Hold on. These are the ones that I have. Now if you look, you have to turn that ear on and that ear on. So you can turn on just one, you can turn on both. Each side, alright, so each side takes a single AAA battery. And this one, the muff does not come apart. So that's nice. Because with these, the muff would open up and then the battery was inside there. So this is nice that it does not tear apart the inside of the ear for that. And then it looks like the batteries would pop in here. Yeah. So 2 batteries to one side instead of 1 battery on each side. As you can tell, the speaker is a whole lot different. Obviously, the on-off button is a whole lot different. If you look, you can tell the difference in the material. This is a cheap, I don't want to call it rubber, a cheap vinyl, I guess. It is padded. This has more of a nice cloth material feel to it. It does have a more nice, a nicer leather interior to it. If you look, they are a little more slim than the last ones, the old style. The other thing is that these do not fold in very well at all. I mean, you can kind of fold them like that, but they don't fold in very well. These fold them up and in, fold in a whole lot nicer. I like that a lot. And then if you couldn't tell, I also brought up my wife's pink ones to, I don't know, compare. I guess they're pretty much the same as these. The only difference is the pink. So that is really cool. These look a whole lot nicer than the ones that I have, and they work so well. It's almost comical that you could use it as hearing aids because it does work. It amplifies to the point where they actually make your hearing better than what your normal hearing is, which I thought was really nice. Next, we have a Right in the Rain pad. I have always wanted to get one. I have never gotten them. I've seen them at Farm and Fleet, where it's just got like a spigot of water pouring down on them with writing on them, and the writing doesn't come off, and they have a pencil where you can write stuff, and I've played with that a little bit, and that's really cool. But I've never actually owned one. I've never bought one. For some reason, I just never got around to it, even though I wanted one, so that's really cool. Looks like it has conversions, inches to feet, feet to yards, yards to miles, map scales. That's what these are, different map scales that are on it. Conversion from metric to standard. So that's really cool for map reading of whatever that you're doing. On the back here, what to write with. So it tells you Use wet or dry. You can use pencils, write in the rain, pens, wax markers, crayons, oil pastels, paint. When dry, you can use permanent markers, standard ballpoint. What won't work? Gel pens, highlighters, fountain pens, watercolors, acrylic, basically anything that is a very wet marker of any kind, because obviously it's made to push away the rain. So that's really cool. Pretty happy about that. That's awesome. Spool tool. Store cut fuse paracord. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so it is made for spooling up paracord. Right now mine just sits in a bundle that I spooled up on my hand, and just sits there, and I've kind of tied it off so that it doesn't go anywhere. But this is really cool. It's got, looks like notches here for you to pinch the paracord in so it doesn't go anywhere. Looks like you have a lighter. It shows you the lighter for it. Mini Bic is what it says here. I don't have a Mini Bic. But that's cool, because anyone that's worked with paracord knows that once you cut it, you have to melt it. Otherwise it starts fraying pretty quickly, and ends up the jacket comes apart or separates from the inside and becomes a mess. So that is really cool. Oh, it's got a cutter on here so you can cut it. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm sure that mine won't look as pretty as that when I spool it up, but that's really cool. Let's open it up real quick here. So, okay, here it is here. Looks like you can start the spool there. So it's got holes for you to start it. This is nice. We got 2 screws here with the nuts on this side. It looks like you can replace the blade. So when the blade starts to get weak, it looks like it's just a standard size razor blade. So you can replace these. I get the pack of 100 razor blades, so you can use that as soon as it starts to get dull, replace it, and you're good to go again. So that's pretty cool. I will definitely use that. So next is a cell vault, waterproof attachable gear storage. So examples, it's got different size batteries, it's got medication, fire starters, and survival. Oh yeah. You hear my daughter talking in the background. So it pops open. Easy enough. Alright, so I'm making a video. You're not helping me. I'm trying to make a video. Do you want to say hi in the video? Okay. Let's say hi. Say hi. See, I got awesome morning hair right now. Yeah, check that out. Where are you going? You wanted to say hi. You've been talking the whole morning. Can you say hi? Can you wave? Yeah, you're getting all shy now. Alright. So back to the box. Okay. So, it looks like a plastic tube. Not a whole lot to it. It does have a nice seal. It does have a nice seal around it, so I could see it being able to hold. Now with that, I guess you could fish it or wrap it around basically any strap of any bag or pack or anything like that, and it seems to hold. Oh, it's got a hole up here and a hole down at the bottom, so you can put beaner, a small, maybe or a rope and then a beaner or something like that for a quick connect and disconnect. Then you don't have to open the seal every time you take it off your bag. You can keep the seal and then you can, connect and disconnect off of there. That's pretty cool. We go camping a lot, we go hiking, and we go to the beach in the summer. Obviously it's Northern Illinois, so right now it's not quite beach weather. We do also have a pool out back, but the point is that I can use this to keep things dry. Cool. Thank you for that. And last but not least is Counterpoint 2 knife, cold steel knife. Let's open this guy up. Okay, it is a lot smaller knife than the one that I am used to carrying. It feels okay. It's plastic. It's not metal. I do see there's a clip here, and it is it is ambidextrous, so you can do both sides. 440C steel. That's here compared to my SOG. Let's see if I can get it so it's in the picture here. It is a lot smaller than the SOG, that's for sure. Thickness is actually about the same. You can tell the blade length itself is a lot shorter. It does have a steel spine going all the way down with the release there. The SOG, the release is over here. I don't know, I guess I would have to look at the cost difference, but it's a lot smaller knife. It seems, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It seems cheaper plastic than the SOG. But I am comparing two knives. I guess I don't know the cost of, or the value of them. It says here that the cold steel MSRP is $85. So I was able to look up my knife here for $78 plus shipping. That is on Amazon. So theoretically speaking, these knives are in the same ballpark of price. I don't know much about cold steel. I don't know how high of a name brand they are, but I know SOG is a pretty good name brand. And for the fact that you get a lot bigger knife that feels a lot heavier, a lot more solid quality for the same price, that does make me wonder if there's something I'm missing on this cold steel knife. I don't know, maybe the blade is, because of the way the blade is shaped, that it's different, that it's worth different. The other thing is this is a non-assisted opening knife. Some people like that more. I like the SOG. Has a very nice tight spring to it. This is the release. This is the release to release the blade back down. And it also has a safety here that will not let the blade come out. So for some odd reason, my bad, you do not want that blade to come out. You can put the safety on and it doesn't go anywhere. You can see obviously black, it's safe. Red is fire, same as a gun. So I don't know, I guess in my opinion, I would rather have the blade that I do carry rather than this cold steel at this point. And it's worth basically the same MSRP. I'll give it a try. Maybe I'll carry it around a little bit, see what I think of it. It does seem to be smaller, so if you want to go for the minimalistic side for backpacking or something like that, I guess. And it's got holes here, I guess, to try and eliminate some weight. They really feel about the same weight, though. So I don't know exactly what they are saving, and I don't know, maybe the metal, maybe this steel is better than this steel, that I don't know. I'm betting, it doesn't say, betting neither one of them were made in America, so that usually sometimes is my deciding factor. I will buy American over non. Anyway, so this is the March of 2018 box. I am surprised that there is not a t-shirt in it when they told me there was going to be. Who knows? Maybe this is the package. Maybe this is the box that they were sending initially, and the box that had the t-shirt in it I still haven't gotten. I don't know. So anyway, that is the box. That is what came in it for March. I am looking forward to the ones in April and May and so on. I paid for a year. Again, this is not sponsored by anybody. I paid for it out of pocket. So I can say what I want about them, and nothing they can do about it. So hopefully you can get an honest opinion instead of the ones that are sponsored by them and, might not get quite the honest opinion. But anyway, So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, share, and we will be back next time. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. You say bye-bye? Oh, you're getting shy again.